one.
Hey, what's up guys? It's your Madden coach, Brooke aka Brooklyn, and I'm back here with another video. So today I want to tell you guys how to beat the man-to-man coverage. A lot of you guys get stuck with the man-to-man coverage because they might play press coverage. But depending on if it's normal man-to-man defense, I'm going to show you guys how to stop that. And how to always deliver your pass when it's a man-to-man type defender. And how to read matchups. Because I feel like a lot of you guys get stuck with reading the matchups, you know, looking at the stats and saying, okay, this guy's faster than this guy, so if I put him on a streak or a fade and I fade the ball to the right, then, you know, I might be able to get that one play touchdown out. But we're not gonna go too deep. I'm gonna show you guys how to beat the man-to-man defense, and that's it. What's up guys, it's your Madden coach, Brooke aka Brooklyn, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm teaching you guys how to beat the man-to-man defense. So I'm gonna go into the gun formation and we're gonna pick a play and I'm gonna show you guys how to beat the man-to-man defense. Now we're up against the New York Jets and I picked this team because their man-to-man defense is crap, and I figured I can show you guys a lot. So if we look here, the first thing you need to do when trying to beat the man-to-man defense is you need to look at the player matchups. So we look at Des Bryant over here. You know, he's taller than his cornerback, but he lacks route running and he also lacks speed, which can affect the way he runs the routes to beat man-to-man coverage. If we look at Beasley, then Beasley's faster than this than this man, and he also has better route running than this cornerback, which is a huge asset, right? Then we look at Jason Witten, who's our tight end. He's taller, but he lacks speed and route running. And then when we look at Williams, he has the same amount of speed, taller, but lacks route running, right? This is going to give you a clear indication on who you should take advantage of in a man-to-man coverage. If you're facing someone, one of the pro bowlers in the Madden club is Joel CP, and what he likes to do is he likes to play man-to-man defense. Now I'm not saying he never uses zone, but most of the time he uses man-to-man defense when he's facing his opposition, and he's very successful with it, and he knows how to blitz behind it. And if you don't know how to beat man-to-man defense, you could be in trouble when someone's coming after you in a heavy blitz. So here we see that Beasley is the mismatch. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of plays that you could use to beat man-to-man defense, and we're going to start with a drag route. So Beasley's running a drag route. I look for Beasley. There he is. You see him getting separation. He has enough separation to run it up for another 10-12 yards. And that's because, again, he's 13 plus in route running. Right now, I see Williams is also on a drive route. This is very effective against man-to-man coverage. But the thing about Williams is he lacks route running. So when I pass him the ball, and that's if I'm able to pass him the ball, I got sacked. But you know, I'll pinch the line. You know, I'm gonna look to pass to Williams. I got sacked again. Now, hopefully, I don't get sacked this time, so I can actually show you guys a play. But this guy's really coming at a fast rate. I passed to Williams. Williams got a little bit of separation there. But most of the time, he's not going to get that separation because he's lacking in route running. And I'm going to pass to him again. Right? I passed to him again. And he did have a little bit of separation there. But I guess it depends on the player. I mean, Beasley has 13 plus route running. Williams is only lacking in 5. But you get my point. If someone's lacking in route running, usually the defender will be right on top of them. And if you face someone like the Seagulls, who have great cornerback defense, then you'll see that when you pass these drive routes, when you pass these drag routes, a lot of times the defender's right on top of you and they will hit you as soon as you collect the ball, and you end up dropping the ball, right? So looking at the mismatch is very important. So another play that can beat man-to-man coverage is a quick slant, right? That little quick cuts. Any type of quick cut is going to beat the man-to-man defense. So Beasley's doing a quick cut here, and he's a lot faster and stuff. I passed to Beasley. Now right there, the wide receivers got jammed. But you know, if I wait a little bit longer, let me make a quick slant again. I wait a little bit longer. try to survive in this pocket, right? I pass to Beasley. Dak Prescott, he overthrows a lot of balls, man. When I play online, he overthrows a lot of balls too. But, you know, once again, I'm going to pass to Beasley, right? If I can get it off. You know, I apologize, guys. It's taking a while. You know, these computers, I put it on all Madden all the time. I don't like to play anything else. I know a lot of tournaments like All Pro. I play all Madden. But look at the level of separation, right? I mean, if that safety wasn't down there, we would have probably got a touchdown, right? The level of separation is ridiculous. But even with Des Bryant, right? He still, well, this guy took the ball, right? But he still has some separation with the quick slant because it's a quick slant, right? Like, I mean, as you see, the defender's right on top of him because he's lacking in route running and speed. But you see that the quick slants do work really well, right? There's Williams again on the drive route. So let me show you a couple more plays that could work out really well. Corner strike works really well. These type of plays where someone's making two different cuts within the play work really well against man-to-man defense. It's exceptional against man-to-man defense. See, Williams has the same amount of speed as this guy and lacks some route running, so he was right on top of Williams, but I still was able to get the ball to Williams even though that happened. And usually he'll get even more separation on that play than he did, like that right there, where he gets a lot more separation to get the ball and even run it for another 2 yards or 3 yards, which will get you closer to the goal line. So you get kind of the point on how to beat man-to-man defense. It's basically just, you know, it's basically just running different route cuts where your wide receiver makes some type of quick cut to trick the defender and to create space. Okay, so now I want to show you one more thing that really works well against man-to-man defense, and it doesn't have so much cuts in it, but it just works really well against the man-to-man defense. So we'll go back into the 3-4 and cover 2 man. So as you already knew, Beasley has a massive advantage over this cornerback as well. 5+ speed, 8+ route running, you know, just a huge advantage. And then Williams over here is lacking, and so is Des Bryant. But our intended receiver is Beasley. Now, as you see, Beasley is running a deep crossing route. These are very effective against man-to-man defense. And the reason why is because Beasley will be running away from this defender, not into another defender. And because he's faster and has better route running, not only is he going to create separation, but he's also going to outrun this defender. So I'm going to aim for Beasley, and I got to get free. I get free. I send the ball over to Beasley, and look at that. The level of separation was huge. Now he dropped the ball because that safety was right on top of him, right? But the level of separation was huge. Now this defender's right on top of me. He's not letting me pass that ball again to exploit the advantages. And by the way, in your coaching manual, you'll always be able to change it. But you see, I send it over to Beasley, and he's able to get that separation and get that ball, you know, get that deep crossing route before anybody else tackles him. Now, if you're facing people online, they're likely to try and use that and try to disrupt the pass and steal the tackle. But I'm showing you another way that you can beat your opponent with crossing routes. Also, the same route that Williams is running is also a very dangerous route where he does 2 cuts and then runs a streak. Now, if that's Beasley running that route and he's faster than his opponent and has better route running, that route can be very effective for beating your opponents online. Now, if you tuned in this far, I like to keep my videos short, right? But a lot of times they go a bit longer because I gotta teach these concepts, and they're hard to teach in 2 minutes, right? But if you stay tuned with me so far, I want to show you an extra thing that you could do against man-to-man defense, but you can also beat the cover 3 with this. So for verticals, a lot of people don't know how to use verticals correctly. The thing with cover 3, and right here is a man-to-man defense with cover 2, But if you're in a cover 3 situation, that means that there's only 3 deep safeties, and there are ways to trick the safeties into double teaming one guy and getting another deep route open, and etc., etc. So if you have 3 safeties, or actually I'm gonna go with 2 safeties right now because I'm in a cover 2 and it's just easier to explain. Those 2 safeties in the back slowly edge over to each side, so the right side and the left side, trying to cover our best receiver Des Bryant, and also trying to cover Williams. But when they edge over to the left, to the left and right sides, they leave those inner verticals open. Okay, and if you have someone who's faster than the cornerback in front of them and have better route running, then you'll be able to burn this receiver. And if the safeties are edging over to double team Brian, then it's going to leave Beasley wide open. Now the only thing you have to do is you also need to look out to lead the pass to the inside, not the outside where the safeties will be. So the safeties are going to edge over to the outside, and I'm going to lead pass to Beasley on the inside. And look how easy it is to get a touchdown from that vertical route. Now I'm going to show you a replay here. We snap the ball. Beasley, everybody's man to man, and then there's 2 cover 2s, right? Beasley's already beat his man. So here's Beasley. He's already beat his man. The only thing that's going to happen now is more separation. Brian has also beat his man, but Brian is not faster than this player, so he might catch back up. This safety will automatically guard Brian because Brian is the better, our best receiver. So as you see over time, these safeties, I'm talking about this safety right here and the opposite one on the other side, are gonna edge over to the left, okay? And just for a quick view, I'm not that good with instant replays, obviously. But, just for a quick view, so this guy is also edging on to the left side, right? And this guy is all over Jason Witten. But when you look at Beasley, as you see, there's just more and more separation being done. Now, if I just press triangle here, the pass will lead over to this side and allow this safety to come back for an interception or to disrupt the pass. But because I lead it to the inside and 2 of these guys are edging to the outside, it leaves him wide open for a run straight into the lane. And as you see, I lead the pass to the inside. He starts running to the inside. These safeties, it's too late for them. They can't make it anymore. And as he gets the pass, look at that. He caught the pass here, and there's no one even close to him to disrupt the pass. Extreme separation. You can even possession catch it right here. Okay? And it's already in the end zone. Right? And if you do this at your own 1 yard line, maybe the guy is blitzing you and whatever, and you do it at your own 1 yard line, you could take that in for a touchdown because Beasley is one of our fastest players and he was matched up against the wrong player. So, and keep in mind, guys, that, when playing man-to-man defense, make sure you pick a suitable team. Like if you see that the opponent that you're facing, maybe you're facing a friend or whatever, and they choose the Patriots or the Philadelphia Eagles or the Seahawks, don't choose the New York Jets, don't choose the New York Giants, don't choose the Dallas Cowboys, because it's going to be a hard fought match on the receiver end because their cornerbacks are a lot better than the wide receivers that you might have on that team. Someone could really dominate you in man-to-man defense if you can't find any mismatches. Luckily here we have a mismatch that we can exploit, but a lot of times if you can't find a mismatch that you can exploit, then you're gonna have to run a running game, or you're gonna have to run some trick plays where they don't see the pass coming and you hit them with a couple passes from the single back or the one form formation. So anyways, guys, that's it. It's your batting coach, Brook, aka Brooklyn, and I'm signing on out of here. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. Don't forget, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, like the video, so that way we get out in front of more people and we can help more people in the Madden community. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this where I go in depth showing you how to play the game of Madden, John Madden football. It's your Madden coach, Brook, aka Brooklyn, and I'm signing on out of here. Peace.